Imagine losing 100,000 pesos in just few minutes from a scammer. Sakit, no? A client just recently got scammed. Today, pag-usapan natin paano nangyari to and how you can protect yourself para makaiwas sa gatong scamming, no? One wrong decision can cost you your hard-earned money. Guys, this video will be about client is an OFW and is dreaming of having a condo. Ganito nangyari. Nakakalungkot, nakakabwisit. So let's talk about this para if you are thinking of investing in real estate. Sana makatulong tong video na to and I hope papanood nyo to hanggang huli and that way, iwasan nyo mga gantong scamming because believe it or not, it's still happening dito sa Pilipinas. So please continue watching the video and if you have any question, feel free to ask, feel free to comment. If there's any similar experience that you have, please share how you were able to get out of it. It will be very helpful in this. So, as we know, a lot of OFWs, you're working hard abroad, saving up for your family dito, may maipadala or may maipang invest, hoping to have a home or investing in something that you can have a passive income on, like a condo, for example. First time natin mag-invest. And of course, obviously, it is very exciting to invest. And dito kadalasan, pumapasok itong mga scammers na to, making their agenda na makapanloko ng tao. I'm quite emotional as you can probably sense dahil nakakainis yung mga gantong bagay. Kanina nung marinig ko to, grabe, nakakabuisit talaga. First, let me introduce myself muna para kilala nyo ako. I'm Larry Barberan, I'm a licensed broker here in the Philippines and I have started my career back in 2012. Ever since when I joined this industry, I got myself licensed and accredited with PRC because that's what you should do to legally operate, to legally sell properties here in the Philippines. So later on, I'll be talking about ano yung mga proof na ako bilang isang legal na real estate broker or in some other cases as legal real estate practitioner. So we'll talk about that in just a few minutes, okay? I've been doing this for quite a while now. I've helped a lot of people in real estate and these are very important things that you should know, especially when you are dealing with obviously millions of investment plans like a condo or house and lot. As we know right now, napakamahal na. Condo will cost you, minimum of like 4 million pesos, 5 million pesos. Some markets, it could be even more than that. Basta, sobrang mahal na mga condos ngayon and even the house and lots where you can probably start at mga 7 million at least for the property that I sell. But generally, house and lot ngayon, nagkakahalaga na ng mga at least 6 million pesos, especially pagka malapit sa Metro Manila. Of course, outside Metro Manila, medyo mas mura ng konti. It's still a big amount of money. Of course, ayaw natin na maloko ng mga kawatan. So, ang goal ng video na to is not to scare you from investing, obviously. I've been talking about investing in real estate. I've been doing a lot of TikTok videos, short forms. Check out Real Talk with Larry. So, please follow that page also. Baka marami kayo matutunan doon. I'm not trying to scare you from investing in real estate. Instead, real estate is still one of the best investments that you can do. Pero kailangan lang natin maging wise at maging careful sa pag-invest dito. Paano nangyari yung scamming? Normally, ganito. Fake agents, they will sometimes approach you or kung kayo nag-approach because they have their page also which are also scamming. They make it look beautiful na talagang legit yung itsura. That's what they do. So mag-iingat tayo. They use attractive promos, sometimes even rush sale kind of scenario wherein talagang makikipag-unahan ka. They will make it sound like last piece na to, you're losing this opportunity or chance to invest in a very good investment kaya medyo magmamadali ka. Another thing is they create an offer that is unrealistically low price. So talagang sobrang mura na mahirap palampasin because it's like a once in a lifetime kind of offer. That's how they position it. Basically, they position it like a pressuring kind of tactics like, limited slot lang. Medyo mag-ingat na kayo doon pagka may mga ganon. Of course, there are some offers na pareho ng ganon but still there are ways na paano natin mapuprove na still legit or they're offering it like I said kanina, last unit and they are saying that you need to reserve today, like today, walang iba kundi ngayon lang araw na to. They also request for direct transfer. Dito, this should give you an idea na hindi legit ito na if they're asking you to transfer the money, the reservation fee, or the down payment to their own or their personal account. That's a no-no. Legit transaction, payment should be done, reservation man yan, or down payment should be paid to the developer's account. Ganun lang siya dapat. There are processes. We'll talk about that soon. But it should be done, it should be paid to the developer's account if it's a developer's transaction. So, dun tayo mag-iingat. So, if they're requesting for that payment to be sent to the GCash or the bank account of the person, nangangamoy, delikado yung transaction na ganyan. Ito, they're sending fake IDs. Especially these days, may mga AI-generated kind of IDs. Medyo mag-ingat tayo dyan. There are ways on how you can actually verify an ID. Okay, of course, we have the PRC, we have the HSUD. You can call the developer. Yun naman po pwede natin gawin para ma-verify na yung ID ay legitimate. Pwede nyong i-scrutinize yung ID na sinisend actually. There are like the ID numbers, the registration numbers. We should be looking at that. Ito mas matindi. And I hope na hindi na kayo mabot dito syempre. If they disappear after you making the payment, hindi na sila makontak, medyo nakakatakot na yon. Now let's talk about why people fall for it or bakit may mga naloloko sila. Excitement is one, like I said kanina. Fear of missing out. Sayang eh. Nakabili dito sa ganyan, nakabili na si ganito ng kondo, ng bagong bahay, kesyo ganyan, kesyo ganito. Fear of missing out, especially when a scammer offers us something na irresistible, malamang sa malamang, kagatin na natin yung offer. It's always good to umatras ng konti and really pag-isipan at wag pabugso-bugso yung damdamin. Kumbaga, you have to really think about, consult other people. Okay? Sometimes that helps. Another reason bakit nangyari to minsan is that because of lack of knowledge. It is always very important that we have deeper knowledge of the project na binibenta sa atin. We have a knowledge of also like the market price. Ano yung mga nakakatulong kung tayo nag-check sa mga marketplace, sine-check natin yung mga offer ng iba, and that way we can compare. Like say for example, if we are being offered of 1.7 million, which is the offer, doon sa na-scam, we were offered 1.7 million, yet the price of that condo should be around somewhere mga 11 million na. So, sobrang layo. 1.7 versus 11 million. Sobrang layo. Kung di tayo nag-check ng pricing, delikado. Like I said, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Another thing, trusting too quickly. Especially mga scammers, magagaling to, mga praktisado to, mga talagang skilled itong mga to. You know, mga scam. Practice nila talaga yung makipag-converse, makipag-usap na talagang matatamis ang dila, madaling mangumbinsi. That's why nakakapag-scam sila. It's a craft na talagang pinag-aralan na nila. So mag-ingat tayo. They're offering attractive discounts. You know, 50% halimbawa na discount from the normal offer or the normal price ng condo. Nag-offer sila ng sobrang baba. Medyo mag-isip na kayo doon. Scammers don't sell property first. They sell emotion and urgency. If they are naging pinuposition yung product nila, mas kinukumbinsi kayo, you're losing this opportunity. Medyo delikado yon. If they're not focusing also on the product, mas mag-isip na kayo bakit. Magagaling yan sila, sobra. So ito yung mga red flags to watch out for. Red flag number 1, prices is too low. When it's much cheaper than the market value, like I said kanina, 1.7 versus 11 million. Sipin nyo yung 1.7 for a 2-bedroom unit na 60 square meters. Kahit saan, kahit sa probinsya, wala ka na mahanap na ganyan na condo, ha? Okay. Wala na. As far as I know, wala. Kasi sipin nyo na lang, magpapatayo kayo ng isang bahay for a 60 square meters na bahay. Diyos ko, 1.7, maliit na lang yan eh. Sobrang ano yan. I don't know how people fall for it. Maybe, again, babalik tayo dun sa kanina, knowledge. Kung alam lang natin magkano mag-construct ng isang bahay na ganyan size, 1.7, sobrang payat niyan. If it's too low from the market value, wag na. Red flag number 2, no proper documentation. Walang documentation in terms of the agents like PRC. Walang license. I'll show you some license. Got my driver's license. Pero ito, ayan. Okay. As a real estate broker, meron kaming ganito. Ayan. Ayan. That is my certification with PRC. Ito, meron pa tayong ganito. This is the HSUD. Okay? So that means I am a legit broker. I'm a legit agent. Legit seller. So you should ask these two things, PRC license and the HSUD license. If your agent refuses to show these, mag-isip na kayo, okay? Red flag number 3, pressure selling. Grabe yan. As I said kanina, mga scammers magagaling yan mang pressure. Sasabihin sa'yo yan, sayang naman to. Sasabihin sa'yo yan, wala ka na makukuha ang ganito. Sasabihin sa'yo yan, hanggang ngayon na lang to. O sabihin sa'yo yan, may kaagaw ka dito. Kung di mo kukunin to ngayon, kung di mo i-reserve to ngayon, sa gantong halaga. Some scammers like, kahit 50k yung reservation fee, sabihin sa iyo, malamang, maglagay ka ng 10,000 muna, tapos i-reserve natin, tapos antayin ko yung 40,000 later. Nako, please lang, huwag kayong kakagat sa mga gantong strategy. May mga ganyan, okay? Red flag number 3, promo ends today or mawawala yung unit. Mga ganyang linyahan. Red flag number 4, personal bank accounts. Payments should not be directly deposited or to be paid or to be transferred to an official channel or dun sa personal na bank account nga ng mga agent or ng mga nagpe-pretend na agent. Okay? Dapat i-send yan sa developer's account mismo. Developers these days, alam na nila yung mga gantong pangyayaring scamming, kaya they have ways, they have systems in place para pigilan to. Might as well want to do it if you have a check, dapat nakalagay yung developer's account. And ask for an acknowledgement form that the agent is there, legit, pakilala, na-verify, dapat ganun siya. And then red flag number 5, too many promises like guaranteed returns, sure income to, or zero risk. Pagka sobrang yung offer irresistible, mag-ingat na kayo. Maging mapanuri. If it sounds too good to be true, like I said, it probably is. So additional way ng pag-prove if it's a legitimate real estate practitioner that you're talking to, syempre kailangan din ng mga company IDs. I have my company ID right here, for example. That's my ID in my office. Siyempre, may proper na reservation process. If nagpapareserve sila pero wala silang form na reservation form, delikado yan. If they're just only asking for the reservation fee, delikado yan. Without even a proof of the unit na available. Normally sa amin, pag pinapahold mo ang unit, dapat may proof na pinahold yung unit. It's an email that is sent to you automatically by the developer like Avida, like Alveo, Amaya, and ALP or Ayala Land Premier. Nagsisend automatically si system sa inyong email na it's a proof that a unit was held under you. So, ganun siya. So, that's for the proper reservation process. Official company email, like I said, mapuprove nyo naman if it's coming from Avida Land or, from Ayala Land. So, that's kind of the standard process. We'll get deeper with regards to that. Siguro, para mas align tayo, you'll have an idea what a normal transaction or should be. So, here are some actionable points na po pwede nyong tandaan lagi. First, research muna. Okay? Pangalawa, ask questions. Magtanong lang kayo sa agent ninyo. Okay? Verify the documents. Kung magagawa ninyo, visit the property. Mas maganda. That's why we as legit agents, we are asking for your availability for a site visit or viewing ng unit. Deal with licensed professionals. If we get to meet, I'll show you this, I'll show you this, all these. Kasi I'm a legit real estate broker. Also, never rush payments. Pag minamadali, delikado. Consult with experts. Malalaman nyo naman yan pagka expert that you're dealing with, of course, we focus on not only with telling you the benefits, we also talk about in details about the project. Dapat alam namin detalyado. Kung wala kaming detail na maipakita sa inyo of the project, delikado yan. Ibig sabihin, we're probably just coming up with something na magpapakonvince lang sa'yo to pay me money. Investing is not a race. Better be slow and safe than fast and be scammed or scammed. Real estate is a life-changing when done properly. My point, I'm doing this video is para matulungan kayo, but not to discourage you from investing. Kasi investing, definitely, kailangan nating mag-invest sa buhay natin, sa bahay natin, sa real estate. It's for our future, but we have to be cautious also at the same time. There are ways na po pwede tayong maging cautious, pwede tayong mag-ingat, and that's why I'm making this video. So I hope nakakatulong to. And always verify before investing. Your hard-earned money deserves protection. One smart decision today can save you from a lifetime of regret, guys. If you found this helpful, this video valuable, share this to protect others. And comment below if you've encountered scams before, like I said kanina. And please follow for more real estate tips and investment education. Follow this channel or our page if you've seen this on Facebook or TikTok, because we are available there also. And if you need legitimate real estate transactions or assistance, message me directly. Phone number and email address is in the description of the video that you're watching. You can always contact me and message me, and I'll be more than happy to assist. Yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much again for watching, and God bless. I hope nakatulong to.